Embarrassing. This is so embarrassing. I can't even get started, y'all. Oh my goodness. Hello, everybody. Hello. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to do a get ready with me story time. I have a little embarrassing story to tell you guys. But if you're new here, hello. My name is Ashley Abbott. Welcome to my channel. If you're returning, welcome back, friends. But hello, how are we doing? How is everybody? I just woke up and I need to get my face on, as you can see. I have a little mirror right here. I have all my makeup in front of me. So I'm going to do a quick get ready with me story time, and we're just going to dive right in. I have to get ready for the day, and I figured why not share that time with you, share my little morning with you and you guys. This story, I can't even believe I'm about to tell y'all because embarrassing, but let's just jump in. I already have my primer on and I'm ready to go. I have a little scrunchie here that I'm just gonna, I don't even know, put my hair back, something. Let's see. I'm gonna put my hair up and I'm gonna try to keep this to the point and short with y'all because I know you can't be here all day and neither can I. I normally have like a little headband, but whatever. Okay, so my hair's back, good enough. I got my beauty blender and we're just gonna dive right in with some foundation. I already said I'm primed, right? Okay, I'm gonna try to keep this like around 20 minutes for y'all. But the story I'm gonna be telling y'all is about the time I don't want to say like got ghosted, but maybe yeah, like I don't even know that you can consider it ghosted because there was no initial contact. But this is so embarrassing. I can't even get started, y'all. Oh my goodness. But anyway, so this is a story from a long time ago. I am obviously not talking about anything like recent. It's whatever. But I'm telling you a story from a long time ago. And I've lived many places. But no matter where I've lived, I've always had a gym membership. And I think it's always been like Planet Fitness. So I've always had a gym membership with Planet Fitness, no matter where I lived, whether it was like at home. I feel like I have a hair, y'all. I do. At home, whatever. Like you get the point. Wherever I've lived, I've been with Planet Fitness. So, not sponsored, but it should be. But I've always had a gym membership at Planet Fitness, and I was at the gym, and this goes on for like a while. So I'm at the gym and I'm single at that point, and I'm like noticing this guy in the gym, and I'm just gonna give like a little disclaimer. I don't even know if you call it a disclaimer, but I don't have a type. I know what's attractive and what's not, I guess. But as far as like specific features or anything, I'm attracted to what looks nice. So I don't have a type. I've dated 5'6". I've dated 6'4". So I don't really have a type. I've dated tall and dark, short and light. Like I've dated all kinds. So I don't have a type, but this particular person that I was noticing in the gym was tall, and he had dark hair, and I was thinking like he was probably around the same age as me, if not like maybe a little younger, but probably like spot on the same age as me. So, and like, I should probably stop saying like, huh? But I just woke up, bear with me. Okay. Foundation on. How are we looking? So I'm noticing this guy. I like his energy. I like his vibe. It's not that I just like his looks. That's not what really originally attracted me to him. It's his vibe that he was like giving off. Like he was doing like some funny, funky things up in the gym where sometimes he would be like walking on the treadmill backwards. Like he was just doing things like almost, I don't want to say like for that he was doing them for attention. Like Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. I don't know. But he was just doing like things that not everybody else is doing at the gym. Walking on the treadmill backwards, like you could tell, like sometimes he would be like jamming out to his music, like kind of cringe, right? But at the time, it was like intriguing. So he was just doing some funky things that I was like, oh, like this guy's different. Like, how cool. Love a different guy. So I was paying more attention to him. Well, I noticed that every time I seemed to be like catching a glance at him, we were making eye contact, which, oh my God, you guys, so embarrassing. Like, I need to find a whole new gym. Like, we made eye contact. So that was already strange to me, because if you're making eye contact more than once, like, that's a vibe. There's something there. Like, someone's got to make the move, right? Like, we're not just making eye contact over and over and over again just on accident. Like, I don't know. But so I make eye contact with him one time and I'm like, oh my God, like, y'all, we made eye contact. I gotta find a whole new gym. Like, I can't ever show my face here again. I can't ever go back to the gym. So I'm like, oh my God, we made eye contact. So of course we like make eye contact. I'm like, oh. Like a little loser. So like, stand on business, girl. So we make eye contact. I'm like, oh my God. So then I'm like, oh my God, like, we made eye contact. So days go by, weeks go by, whatever. I'm still continuing to notice him. I'm still continuing to notice that he's noticing me noticing him. And I don't know if he's noticing me because he's noticing me, or if he's noticing me because he knows I'm being a creep and staring at him from across the room. So there's that. So I'm like, is he noticing me noticing him? Or is he noticing me? So I keep noticing him and I'm like trying to feel out the vibe. So I'm like, he keeps freaking staring at me. Like, if he was not interested, he would just be like, okay, this girl's a freaking creep. She keeps staring at me and I'm don't want any part of that. Like, not interested. So you would think if he was not interested, he would just be like, not going to keep looking at her. Like, I'm just going to be over here minding my business because I don't want any parts of her. Like, I'm not available. I'm not interested. Oh, because that's another thing. I got like a hair. That's another thing. I don't know if he's available. I mean, I know that I am. That's why I'd be looking up at him in the gym. But I have no idea what his situation is. I don't even know if he likes girls. So, whatever. I just felt like if he was not interested or if he didn't want any parts in anything, then he wouldn't keep staring at me. He would just be like, oh Lord, like, I need to break eye contact with her. Like, I need to make sure that I do whatever I can possible to not make eye contact with her so she gets the hint, like, girl, I ain't interested. So I was like, okay, well, weeks have gone by now and he's still looking at me, but he still ain't made a move. So I'm like, but you know how guys are, and you know how the world is, even though this was a while ago. It's a strange place for a guy to make a move these days. So I was like, let me take the initiative. Maybe he's just like too scared. Maybe he doesn't, whatever. I don't know the situation, but he's still looking up at me. So I'm going to make a move. So I'm like, okay. I sit on this for like a while. I'm like, okay, what is my move going to be? Like, I think about this, y'all. I think about it for a long time. So I'm like, I'm all into small things, small gestures, like cute little things. I feel like the big things are the little things. And like, I'm all about a gesture. Like, me and my husband are very big into that. He'd be doing like small things for me all the time. Like, I love him so much. So I'm just very big into like a small, cute gesture. I feel like something little can be big and can be very meaningful and like go a long way. So I'm like, okay, what can I do just to be like, hey, like, I think you're cute. like, I've noticed you in the gym, like, I like your vibe, blah, blah, blah. If you're interested or available or whatever, I'm just opening the door, like, here's my number. So I get this idea, y'all. I get a card, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to write a little note in it. So I go to the Dollar Tree, and I get a card, because that's the best place to get cards. If you don't know, get your cards at Dollar Tree. Don't be spending those $7 on a freaking card. But anyway, I digress. So I go to the Dollar Tree. I get a card. I try to get like a cutesy one. Like, I don't even know what it said at this point. It's been a long time, but I try to get like a little cutesy one with like a little cute message, like whatever. Who knows what it said? But you get the idea. So I get my little cutesy card, and then for days, I'm really putting a lot of thought into this. For days, I think about what I'm going to say, like what the message is. Like, I have to use the right words. Like, I only have one time to mess this up. So if I'm going to mess it up, it's got to be good. So I think long and hard about what I'm going to say in the card. Like, do I make it like a long message? Like, do I just keep it short and be like, hey, you're hot, here's my number? Do I, like, what do I write? Like, what do I write? Do I make it funny? Do I make it serious? Like, so many things, y'all. So many things. So I finally figure out what I'm going to write. For days, I go back and forth in my little notepad and on my phone, like what I'm going to write. So I haven't like talked to my friends about it. Oh, wait till you hear the ending. So I finally get what I'm going to write. I'll write it all down on the card. It takes up the whole like left side of the card. You know how it's like blank in most cards? It takes basically that whole left side, but I end it with saying like, I don't know if you're available or if you're interested, but if you're looking for like just a new friend, because like I'm not trying to start out like, hey, I'm trying to jump your bones or anything. So I'm just trying to keep it light, keep it friendly. If you're interested in a new friend, like, here's my number, whatever. This is, oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. Not only did I write a whole long freaking message to this person, like telling him how his vibe is so cute, like he got the riz. Cringe, right? So I'm telling him all about himself, like how cute he is. Like, I am hyping this man up. So I tell him all about himself, like his vibe is so cool, like he is doing all the things. Well, not only did I not hype this man up all the way across town and back, but I put a freaking gift card in it. Like, so I put a freaking gift card in it saying like, I don't know if you're available or whatever, but if you are and you're looking for a new friend, like, here's my number. And I put a Starbucks gift card in it and said like, maybe you like coffee or cake pops. I do remember writing that because I thought on that one for a long time. It took me a while to come up with that one, y'all. So I say, maybe you like coffee or cake pops, and here's a gift card for you. So I leave a $20, not $5, because I was like, oh, that probably can't get you nothing at Starbucks. So I'm like, not $5, not $10, like, I don't go to Starbucks, y'all. So like, but once on a blue moon. So I don't even know if $10 can get you something. So I was like, oh girl, like, you don't want to start this out being like a cheap. So don't be a cheapskate. So I was like, I'm gonna put a $20. I could have just put 15, like save that $5. But I was like, no, you really got to do this up. Like, this could be the love of my life. So I put a $20 freaking gift card to Starbucks in there with this card and this long ass message that I wrote saying like, maybe like coffee or cake pops, and here's my number if you want some new friends. If you want a new friend. Okay. So then I'm like, how am I going to give this to him? Like, am I just going to walk up to in the gym and give it to him, or like what? So I'm like, no, I can't do that. All right, hold on. I gotta do my eyebrows and then I'll be right back. Okay, you guys, they're on. I don't know how I feel about them, but that's all the time. Anyway, we got to get back to the story. So I think about what I'm putting in the card. I put in the card, and now I think I put the freaking gift card in there and all. And now I'm like, okay, how am I going to give this to him? So I'm like, do I just walk up and hand it to him? Like, that's kind of awkward. So, and this has been going on for like months probably at this point. So I'm like, okay, I know what kind of car he drives because he almost hit me in the parking lot one time. And like, we've just seen each other like in passing through the parking lot. So I'm like, okay, do I leave it on his car, like his window or something? Like, what's my move? So that's what I decided to do. Like, that way there's no in-person interaction if it's like too weird or whatever. Like, I'll just keep it light and cute, right? After I done write a whole freaking letter and a card with a gift. So I'm like, okay, cool. Like, whoa, y'all, I'm getting out of hand with this. So that's what I decided to do. I leave the card on his truck. So one time, like, I'm at the gym and he's at the gym, but I leave like way before. So I'm like, okay, like, let me drop this on his truck. He'll get it when he comes out. So yeah, I dropped the note, or I dropped the card on his windshield, put it like under his like windshield wiper, and I keep it moving. I leave, and now I'm like, okay, now we just wait, because either he's available and he's gonna be like, hey, no thanks. Thanks for the gift card though, but no thanks to you. Or he's gonna be like, hey, like, thanks so much. You want to grab drinks or like whatever. I don't know what he's gonna say. But it's either gonna go well or it's not. It's 50-50 chance here. So I just have to wait. I'm like, do I wait one day? Do I wait two? Like, guys so weird sometimes. So really, not even just guys, just people be so acting so trying to play it so cool. So it's just like, now we wait. So I'm like, okay, well, we'll see if he responds. We'll give him a few days. Days go by. No response. So I'm like, okay, like, is he just trying to play it like really cool? Or is he not interested? Or did someone take the card off his car before he ever got to it and he never even got it? Like, to this day, I do not know. To this day, I do not know. And no response. No response. So I'm like, at first, I'm like, oh my God, like, how embarrassing for him. Hold on, you guys. I gotta finish doing this real quick. Okay, I just wanted to keep like buffing that out. I didn't want to bore you with that for like a whole freaking 5 minutes that I do it for. So at first, so there's no response, like a bunch of time goes by and I realize like he's not going to respond. So then at first I'm like, oh my God, like how embarrassing for him. And then because I'm like, that is not like man behavior. Like, he obviously has no balls to just be like, yeah, I'm not interested, or I'm not available, or whatever it is. Like, he obviously has no freaking courage whatsoever to be like, hey, thanks for the gift card. Like, that's really nice. Like, I'm glad that you like my vibe and that I seem cool to you, but I'm actually not interested. Like, he don't even need to say that he's not available or whatever. Like, he can just be like, I'm not interested. Or if he don't like want to hurt my feelings, he can lie. Even if he is available, like, he don't need to be telling me all that. Like, he could just be like, hey, like, thanks for the gift card, but I'm not available. So nothing. He says nothing. So I'm just like, you're going to take a $20 gift card from someone and not say a single damn thing? Like, nothing. You're not going to say anything to be like, hey, like, that's really nice. No, thank you. Or like, thanks for the gift card, but the joke's on you. I'm not interested in you. Like, nothing. He says nothing, y'all. So I'm like, oh, what a cowardly man. Like, how embarrassing for him. Hold on, I gotta do my eyeliner. Okay, I just sprayed my face with setting spray. I'm just gonna press in real quick. But I'm like, at first thinking, oh, and I didn't even tell you all this. So I dropped the card. I don't hear back from him. I don't hear anything. And not just that, but I don't see him at the gym for the entire week after that. So I'm like, did he go on vacation? Or is he like literally being a straight up coward and like avoiding me? Like, he not only didn't say anything about anything, but like he is also avoiding the gym. And I went like at different times as well, because that's just how my schedule worked out at that time. And not there any time I went. So I was like, okay, he's literally avoiding me. But I mean, y'all, in reality, it was summertime. He could have just been on vacation, but I don't know. I really just think that he was avoiding me. He was avoiding the situation. So I was like, are you freaking kidding me? Like, how embarrassing for him to be so cowardly that he can't even say a word and he disappears because someone left a freaking nice card with a gift card on his truck. And now I guess he thinks like I'm a serial killer or something and I'm going to like wear his face. Like, I don't know what he thought, but I was like, okay, dude, like, it's not that serious. So I was like, ew, like, how embarrassing for you. So I see him like months later at the gym and we notice each other there, and he's like when we make eye contact, he's like he makes a face where he's like, oh no. So I'm like, okay, like he's clearly still alive and he's clearly still around and clearly also not interested. So I was like, okay, I'm never going to stare at this man up in the gym again. Like, we obviously have to coexist here because, like, my bad for making the move. Like, excuse me. So then I was like, for a while, thought, like, how embarrassing for him. And then I, like, got to a point where I was like, oh, like, for him? So then I was like, oh, how embarrassing for me. Because I did so much and he didn't acknowledge any of it, not even in a nasty way. So I was like, oh yeah, that's really kind of embarrassing for me that he did that and that I made all that effort. And yeah. So that is my story of how embarrassing it was for me to get rejected, I guess. Is that ghosted, rejected, all of the above? I don't really know. But that is the story of that back in my younger days. And like, I'm very aware that I'm not a 10. I don't even know that I'm an 8. I would say like a 6 or 7, especially in my older years. But when I was younger, like, I thought I was cute. Like, come on, now. I'm not like dead ugly. So I'm not I'm not a supermodel, but I'm also not like a dog. So I felt like we were very evenly matched in the appearance category. Like, he was tall, but he also wasn't like slim or muscular in any kind of way. Like, he had little love handles and like almost like a dad bod. So it was like, dude, like, that's cool if you're not interested. Like, maybe I'm just not your type or whatever. But, or maybe he had a girlfriend. Like, I don't really know. Like, I'll never know. But I was just like, if he's being like, ew, like, you're not like up to par for me, I was thinking like, dude, you need to come back to reality because like your vibe is cool, but you ain't that cute as far as like if we're going off appearance. So I was like, be so effing for real. But after a while, I became embarrassed about it. Like, oh my God, like that was the first time and the last time that I ever was like rejected by someone. So I had never experienced that. And it was all very humbling for me. Let me tell you, it was very humbling. Nothing better to humble you and bring you back to reality than something like that. But anyway, thank you guys for sharing the morning with me. Thank you for getting ready with me. I hope you enjoyed my little embarrassing story time. That was a doozy. If you have any funny stories to share with me, let me know them down in the comments. But thank you for being here. Thank you for watching, and maybe I'll see you next time. Bye.